Hello. If anyone happens to be here, it looks like Wowie Zowie is probably here. Uh, Sorry, I just need to. Uh, Jeez. I'm trying to like maneuver my hold on, webcam. That's the word I'm looking for. In a way I don't usually. I'm gonna be honest. I have this thing balanced so precariously. Like if you see this whole thing fall, just know it's my whole computer going down. um, so yeah, I'm just trying to like. Hi, fellow. Hi, Elizabeth Afton. Let's see. Hi, Carly. Oh, so glad there's people here. I actually I know I say that like every time, but like I genuinely just always think like no one's gonna show up. I must be like the most pessimistic person ever. Why is this so? You know what? Let me lower this even more. Like I said, I've never tried to set this thing up this way, and I don't know a good way to do it. But I wonder if I should just sit down. I'm actually like standing right now, and like because I was like filming, and I'm like maybe I should just like take a seat. Maybe that would actually make the like angles and stuff better. Hi everyone. 2 months since last stream. Yeah, I was trying to figure out when I last streamed. I think it was like 6 weeks ago or something like that. It's been a really, really long time. Yeah, maybe this is not the greatest setup ever, but well, lower this some more. But yeah, sorry, I know I haven't streamed in a really long time. Part of it was just like I was so busy with stuff and things. Oh my gosh, my floor is so squeaky. It drives me crazy. Sorry. Pay attention to the chat here. You're excited, Fallow? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, I was actually meaning to. This keeps coming undone. I was meaning to stream like a couple weekends ago, and then I don't remember what happened. Like something came up, and it was like I couldn't even cosplay like that whole weekend, and I was like, man. So yeah, just like the timing like really wasn't working out, and if I seemed disheveled, I was trying to film some videos, but I don't know, I didn't accomplish a whole lot. This was like another one of those days where like it was like every little thing kept getting in the way, you know, where it's like you're trying to like accomplish things, and it's like you get like a phone call, and then like something breaks, and it's just, you know, just like endless chaos. So I'm like, well, I filmed some stuff. I guess I could film some more stuff after this is over, but I hope the sound's okay. I tried to like turn off all the fans, including this fan, because it's so noisy. I haven't put my puppet cosplay on since last stream. Been busy. Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like this time of year is just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the people I know, but like I swear, like everyone is always so busy around this time of year. Like these like late months leading up to like New Year's and stuff, it's just like chaos. Because yeah, I like I said, I meant to cosplay, and then yeah, it's like, I mean, I managed to do the new Spamton cosplay at least. I filmed some of that content like I think just like a week ago, so like I've done some dressing up. But yeah, like I have not streamed in a while, in case you couldn't tell with my awkward fidgeting here. Oh, your B-day's in a week, Elizabeth Afton? Well, happy early birthday. Spooky season. Yeah. I'm so glad it's spooky season. This is my absolute favorite time of year. Like Halloween is how I ended up even like getting into cosplay. Cause for the longest time, like I like did not consider doing cosplay. It's a whole long story why I didn't cosplay until I was an elderly geriatric woman. Um, um, but but yeah, like I don't remember how long ago it was. Maybe like like 5 or 6 years ago or something. Like my roommates and I started this tradition where every Halloween we would like try to outdo ourselves. We would like come up with an idea for like just the craziest costumes we could. And then we would do like a professional photo shoot basically. So it's like we had like an incentive do really good because like not only did we want the pictures to look good, but also like not every year, but some years we live in a major city, so like we would go to these like huge Halloween parties, like dressed up and everything. Um, and so yeah, like it became like this yearly thing of like the second Halloween was over, I was like, okay, time to like think like, okay, what are we doing next year? Like let's get started immediately. But yeah, I'm trying to remember like when this kind of switch happened from it being like a yearly thing to me being like, okay, like I could actually like I don't know, like at a certain point I was like, why does like cosplaying have to just be Halloween? You know, like yes, like my type of cosplay, like I like if you couldn't tell, like I really like the like spooky, scary stuff. But yeah, like at a certain point I was like, I mean, I can do this anytime. Like it doesn't just have to be this like photo shoot yearly thing. Um, so yeah, I remember like when I first started posting cosplay videos online, I started off on like TikTok. I think it was like a year and a half ago. I had been like avoiding ever joining TikTok, but like I kind of got talked into it. And I remember it was like one of my Halloween costumes. I think it was the Silent Hill nurse that I did a few years ago. Went like viral, and that was when I was like, oh wait, do people actually like my weird Halloween cosplays? So that's kind of when I like dedicated myself though to like be like, okay, like let's actually make this like a full thing. Like because the thing that was really sad about that was like, you know, the video went viral and I'm sure a lot of people were like, we want to see more of the Silent Hill nurse, and I didn't have anything. I could do the cosplay again, I will say. Like I actually still have all of the parts. I would just have to do it's like there's like a ton of body paint involved. Um, but I just at the time wasn't thinking about things in like a social media way. So like there was no videos. There was like the professional photos, and then there was like one or two videos that I just took like in my room to the best of my ability, because if anyone has seen that cosplay, I don't have a face. Uh, so like can't see in it basically. Like literally don't have a face or eyes or anything. But yeah, so like people were like, oh, we want to see like more of the Silent Hill nurse, and I was like, that's it. That's it. You saw it. That's all there is to it. And yeah, like that kind of thing was like or like another Halloween that I had done prior to that was like, I don't know if anyone here has ever seen the movie Repo the Genetic. It was the same situation of like I posted some videos, they did really well, and then people were like, we want to see more, and I was like, there is no more. Like that's not how I treated Halloween back then. So like there was just like maybe 2 videos, and that cosplay I don't have anymore. So like I feel bad like when people are like, oh, can you bring back Blind Mag, and I'm like, I would have to like remake it completely from scratch. There, sorry, she's long gone. But now like because of that, like I'm so careful about that stuff. Like all of the cosplays that I currently have, I store everything like meticulously, like because I feel like I've like learned my lesson, so to speak. So yeah, like Halloween is like very special to me because it's like this is like how cosplay happened, I guess, in a sense. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like rambling too. Like I'm like, whew, it takes me so long to like put on these cosplays and stuff. Like usually by the time I'm streaming, I'm like in another dimension. Sorry, I just realized I like missed the chat again. Glad I could attend the stream. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. There's 12 people here. That's actually unusual. Usually on YouTube, I don't like ever hit even like 10 people in the chat. So that's fantastic. Hi, everybody. Your eyes are super green in the fall. That actually makes me Lizzie Afton for having green eyes. Yeah, I have green eyes too. don't know if you can really see him in the mask, but yeah, it's I had the same thing when I was doing the Elizabeth Afton like transition videos with Circus Baby, and well, also just doing Circus Baby. Even I was like, well, no contacts needed. I already got green eyes. Although my eyes are like super pale and strange. Like I get comments, like especially on YouTube where people don't really have like a filter sometimes. Like I get so many comments from people being like, your eyes are scary and I can't stand them. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, it's just what they look like. So I don't tell you. Real not okay, lovely cosplay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm so glad there's so many people here. Real Halloween is so funny to have a Kiromini Buki cosplay. Nice. I've thought about cosplaying Ibuki. She's definitely like on my like maybe list. Because I already have 4 Danganronpa cosplays. I have Junko, Miu, Kokichi, and Tsumugi. And I realized I didn't have any DR2 ones at all. So I feel like if I did DR2, it would probably be either Ibuki or Gundam. Which I feel like Gundam is probably like, everyone's like, of course, you know, like, but I don't know. I am what I am. I like the gothy, like, stuff like that. Hi, Rose. Hi. Sorry, I just realized I've got a bit of a delay here on the chat. Grandchild died the day before your birthday. Oh dear. Heading out, Elizabeth Afton? Yeah, I'll be here until probably another like 45 minutes or so, and then I'm going to switch over to TikTok. I know a lot of people don't have TikTok, so like, don't worry. I always download the videos and then bring them upload. That's the word I'm looking for. Upload them to YouTube afterwards. I know the chat doesn't carry over, which is kind of unfortunate. But I don't know, my TikTok streams are always really fun because there's always like a lot of people in them. I don't know about Circus Baby. Like my Mango cosplay always brings a lot of people. Circus Baby should have a pretty decent amount. But yeah, like I'll be here for quite a bit more time. But yeah, I always tell people and they're like, oh, I can't make it to your streams, and I'm like, don't worry about it. Like I know some channels they don't like keep their streams, but I don't know. I guess I just like to keep track of things, and something about deleting them just feels wrong to me. I don't know. So same with like the TikTok ones. People are like, why you like upload them to YouTube? And I'm like, I don't know. I just don't. They happened, and I want to keep them. Does that make sense? R.I.P. Faceless Jim. Yeah. I wonder. No, I was trying to. I was like, maybe I could bring over the mask. It's really high up. I don't want to like climb up on a stool or anything to fetch it. But yeah, the mask was it was plaster molded to my face. So like I literally had to like sit there in plaster for like an hour one day to make the Silent Hill nurse mask. But yeah, it has no features. Like it's literally just like a plaster cast of my face that's like painted and all. I made it all gross. Like one of the tricks I used was that cosplay. A lot of people have asked me like, how did I get it all rusty looking? It's actually ground cinnamon was the trick I used. So yeah, the mask, it's just like this gross like rusty face thing. I think that's like the number one question I do get asked about that. Like the like 1 or 2 videos that existed of that cosplay. People like, could you see? And the answer is like enough, I guess. Like no one helped me take the couple videos that existed. Because like the plaster is actually pretty porous. So it was like if you've ever like taken like gauze and like put it across your eyes, like several layers of gauze, that's what it looked like. Where it's like, well, I'm not gonna be walking into walls. Like I can see something, but like wouldn't say I could see well. Like I don't think I could film like TikTok videos or anything in it. That's for sure. But that was a fun cosplay. I should bring it back because like now they're doing the remake of Silent Hill 2. So some people have been like, well, you know, you have a Silent Hill cosplay and now is the time. I'm like, yeah, I should do that one again. I just gotta do all the body paint, but it can't be any worse than all the like face paint that I already do for my FNAF cosplays, right? Oh, bye, Elizabeth Avenue. Sorry, kid. I'll probably come back. Not for TikTok Live though. Yeah, like I said, that's why like I tend to re-upload the TikTok ones over here because I know a lot of people just don't have TikTok. I've noticed like across my socials, like I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and there's actually not a lot of crossover. Like people who are following me on one are usually not necessarily following me elsewhere. You know, like people on YouTube are just on YouTube, like Instagram's just Instagram. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting. That's one of the reasons why like I post like cross post so much though, is just because I've noticed that people tend to only follow me on like one account, which is fine. I think I probably do that too with other people. YouTube algorithm is so bad. I know. I'm on such a struggle bus over here, like with YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm sorry. I got my 100% clown juice. I always bring it out when I'm cosplaying. But yeah, like I don't know what I'm doing wrong with YouTube because like TikTok and Instagram, like granted, I've been on those platforms a lot longer. Like I am like way more new to YouTube. Like I think I've been on. Well, okay. I don't want to say how long I've been on Instagram because like y'all already know I'm old and I don't need to make it worse. If I threw out the number for how long I've been on Instagram, I think everyone would just unfollow me in horror because I am an ancient bog witch. That being said, like I barely used Instagram though. Like I just used it for art for like many years and then didn't start using it for cosplay until like a year ago, I'd say. Whereas like TikTok, I've been there like more like a year and a half. And then YouTube, I don't remember when I started using YouTube for cosplay, but it hasn't been that long. It's only been like 7 or 8 months or something. So I do understand that like obviously it's going to take a lot longer to like build up a following here when I've been here like half as long as like somewhere like TikTok. But that being said, I just feel like I can't seem to like catch a break on YouTube and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like clearly like whatever like works on other platforms is just like not working here and I'm like, okay, I need to figure out a new strategy or something because geez. like YouTube just hates me. My goodness. Not really. I don't actually think it's not that deep, you know. It's mostly just algorithms and things. Sorry, I just realized I missed a bunch of stuff. Hi, Nicola. Nicola. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm so sorry. What cosplay am I doing? This Circus Baby from Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF. Should I turn my fan on? I always forget if I should do that. Oh, I just noticed I missed a bunch of other stuff too. Cosplays by Frankie. Hi, absolutely adore your cosplays. Your big fan. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Hi, Frankie. That makes me so happy. Here we go. My fan on here. I was like, should I bother having it on? It's like not even like fully visible. I don't know. I'm always like worried about any like extra noise. Not able to cosplay anymore because you're broke, Val. Ugh, I feel that. That's why I started up a Patreon a few weeks ago because I was like, oh damn, I'm like not gonna be able to afford to keep doing any of this for much longer. And oh man, that's been a failed adventure. Oh boy, that's beside the point. But yeah, I feel you. Like money is the root of all problems. So yeah, I hope that I hope you'll be able to cosplay again soon. I mean, my recommendation is just I do everything with thrift stores and stuff. Everything's repurposed. Like things like this. Like I went to a thrift store and I found like knee guards and shin guards. I think they were like for children. They're super tiny. And I just like painted them, like stuff like that. Like I want to say like these arm guards in total probably cost me like $8 or something like that, if you don't count the paint cost and everything. So yeah, sometimes cosplaying on a budget, you have to get like kind of weird with it. But I don't know. I actually find it kind of fun to like just get funky. Like this thing here, actually came from like a dress I wasn't using anymore. So I just like chopped it off. I don't know. Is that bad? So yeah, everything's on a budget. That's why I call my cosplay style, I call it junkyard cosplay, because it's all garbage. Like literally. Oh, you love my wig, Rose? Thank you. Sorry, do I keep fidgeting with it? I don't know why. I'm just like, I guess I'm just like, I'm not used to seeing myself in cameras, so I'm just constantly like, yeah, this is like another case of like, it was just a cheap like wig I got off like Amazon or something, and then I did a bunch of styling and stuff. I will say it's getting a little ratty. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last, but it's holding up well enough. A lot of amazing cosplayers are so underrated. I know. I'm not gonna like name names because I don't want to like embarrass anyone. But God, there's like one cosplayer I follow on Instagram where I just can't figure out like what's going on, because it's like they're like one of the most amazing, not just cosplays, but like makeup artists I've ever seen. I think like in real life they're a professional makeup artist. And it's just like every time I see one of their posts, they just have like no likes, and I don't get it. I don't understand like what Instagram is doing or like what happened there. I mean, I know sometimes people can get kind of like shadow banned for all kinds of strange reasons. I actually got shadow banned on Instagram a couple times, so like yeah, so things happen. but yeah, there's so many cosplayers where I'm just like, why don't you have more of a following? It's so sad. But sometimes it's just algorithms or shadow bans, or just it's not the right time and place. Like, who knows? Different platforms. My backgrounds are so cool. Do you make them? Yeah, it's all made. This was actually one of the things I was doing last night, was blowing up balloons, because a bunch of these had like faded and stuff. I don't know who here has seen the Spampton cosplay that I debuted a few days ago, but that Spampton shop background in those videos, I hand painted that. I don't want to bring it over. It's like lodged behind some shelves over there right now. Like I swapped it out with this one, and then when I need to do more Spampton, I'm gonna set it up again. But yeah, I pulled a bunch of cardboard boxes out of the recycling. And then I just had like a huge thing of acrylic paint. And I never paint like not on paper. I didn't know what in the world I was doing. But I was like, well, I really want the Spampton shop background. So yeah, I took like painter's tape and like made the like brick outlines, and then just started like going to town. I had like a reference photo pulled up, and so so yeah, I have to make all that stuff myself. I know like green screens exist and everything, but I don't know. It's just not really my style, I guess. Sorry about these squeaky floors. They're so squeaky. Day one Patreon Circus Club over here. Yes, thank you so much, Festive RBLX. I want to make sure I like read that out. Thank you so much, Day One Squad. I appreciate it so much. Like it genuinely like it means like so much to me, because like I don't know how to put it in a way that doesn't sound super depressing. But like I'm like one of those people where like this is all there is. Like, basically like art, cosplay, all of that stuff. Like that's just my whole that's me. That's it. Like like I don't have like anything else going on in life, literally. So like like when people follow me on social media, they subscribe to me at YouTube, they join my Patreon, and any of it, like liking things, commenting, it's like that's me. Like I don't know how else to put it. It sounds like kind of like sad when I say it that way, like oh, I got nothing else going on, but like it's true. Like art and cosplay, and like I work in comics professionally, and like just all of that. Like I wake up and I do all of that, and then I go to sleep, and that's my life. So so yeah, just like stuff like people who like joined my Patreon on day one and everything, I was just like, oh my gosh, because like it feels like, I don't know, it's all of it is just like an extension of me, and So it's like, I don't know, feel the love, you know. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how to say it. But I really appreciate it. Oh, hi, Spoon Bunny. Hi, Penny Sake. Is it Penny Sake or Penny Sake? Sorry. I used to live in Japan, so stuff was like words that end in E really throw me off. You didn't realize I was live. Yes. Jump scare. FNAF jump scare. Broke kid, so it's hard to cosplay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why like I thrift everything and stuff, because and like repurpose. Like I said, like a lot of my cosplays are made out of like clothing that like I wasn't wearing anymore. That just was like, okay, I guess you're sacrificed now. Kind of sucks because I have like nothing to wear in my real life. Everything has just gone to cosplay at this point. So if y'all just see me in like t-shirts all the time, it's like, well, that's all that's left. Everything else got chopped and pretty soon I'm gonna run out of materials. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Dumpster diving, I guess. Thrifting is so useful, but my thrift store is nothing. I did find cheap stuff that would cost $100 or something. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, is it's like you have to have one that's like accessible and useful, because like my biggest hurdle right now is that the thrift store that was within walking distance of me that had all the best stuff, it's where I got like the sports gear, and things like that, they closed. So I'm in a bit of a situation with that. I was able to get amazing deals there because as they were closing, everything was an additional 50% off what it already cost. So of course I like rated it for cosplay stuff, because I was like, oh my goodness. But they are gone. So I'm like, so right now I'm relying on a Goodwill that I have to take a bus to get to. So it's not ideal, but yeah, unfortunately, sometimes thrift stores are not convenient, even though they are cheap. And yeah, some of them, depending on like if they're really small, like there is one that is walking distance from me, but I like the same thing. It's like they have like nothing. Every time I walk in there, I'm just like, Penny saying making my own Miss Bloomy costume. Nice, good luck with that. Oh, hi, Sunset Pause. Thank you. I'm so glad you like my cosplay. Oh, Penny's like, you saw the Spamton cosplay? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so excited about the Spamton cosplay. Because, like, Spamton Neo is going to be my Halloween cosplay, so I feel like I'm doing the, like, actual thing from the game, you know, where, like, Spamton's whole mission is to, like, get the Neo body. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm dressed up as Spamton. And I'm going to get him that body. That, what was the line in the game? The heaven-piercing, workout-ready body. I'm doing it. But yeah, I've been working on the Neo body for months, so it's kind of funny. Like when I debuted the Spamton cosplay a few days ago, like it was sort of funny to me, because it's like I've been working on Spamton for so long already. It's just that like that was just like the simple normal Spamton version. The actual like Halloween version is definitely not finished yet, but I'm on the case. Oh, you love this Spamton cosplay, fellow? Thank you. I'm so glad. Hi, Tori. Thanks for coming. Mango cosplay is my favorite. Thank you. Yeah, for those who don't know, I will be streaming again tomorrow as Mangle. So, yeah, it was like Friday is Circus Baby Day. Saturday is Mangle Day. Why am I doing finger guns? Sorry. So I am like painfully uncool. Like people get the wrong impression about me because of the cosplay. And I'm just like, yeah, Mango. But yeah, I will be streaming, and it'll be the same thing again tomorrow, where like I'll be doing like an hour here on YouTube as Mangle, and then I will switch over to TikTok for usually like about an hour, sometimes more. Because TikTok has this terrible habit of suddenly flooding me at the end. Like I'll be doing like an hour over there, and I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm pretty tired. Like let's wrap it up, and then suddenly like 50 people show up, and I'm like, so we'll see how it goes. What other cosplays am I planning on making? I'm still not entirely sure. So like Spamton Neo is next. That's the one I'm working on right now. Like I even have like a bunch of materials sitting over here as I'm working on it. But now their Velcro is dragging along with me. Yeah. But after Spamton Neo, I'm kind of like between a few things. Like obviously I want to do more FNAF, and I'm just trying to like figure out like which animatronic I want to tackle next. I don't know. I'm torn because it's like the thing is like the cosplays I do take so long. So it's like whatever I pick is like something I'll be dedicated to working on for like possibly months. Circus Baby took 7 months. I will say that's not normal for me. I would say 3 months is like the average, give or take. Like some of my Danganronpa cosplays took me like a month or two. Mangle was like maybe 4. But yeah, so it's like whatever I pick next, like I have to kind of factor that in of like, okay, what am I gonna want to be like super dedicated to for the next like however long. So I don't know. I'm struggling to like narrow it down because there's so many FNAF cosplays that I would like love to do, and I don't know how to choose. They painted a whole background for one cosplay. It kind of so creative and cool. Oh, thank you so much, Carly. I know it's like kind of silly that I like hand painted a whole background for one cosplay, but I am what I am. I am supremely extra. Have I watched Murder Drones or TADC? I have not yet. I'm probably actually going to watch The Amazing Digital Circus very soon, though. That's like on my list. Like I've been kind of like working my way through some stuff on my list, and I think I'm like about to get to that one. Murder Drones is on the list too, but yeah, The Amazing Digital Circus has definitely been on my list for quite a while. So like, I'm probably going to be tackling that next. Is Penny saying not second? Okay, good to know. I will remember that. Join the Patreon once you announce, but I'm so sad I can't support financial. That's okay, Val. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad that you joined. The only thing that I want to make sure people who aren't supporting the free tier know is just that, like, for some reason, Patreon, I find this very silly. They don't notify you if I post anything other than like the free stuff, which I think is kind of strange. Because like I'm not this way, but I follow some Patreon accounts though, where like I know for a fact that they never post anything free. So if you followed them for free, you would just never see anything. Like, but you wouldn't even get notifications, like nothing. I don't know. I find that very peculiar. So I just always make sure like the free tiers know that, because like you'll see it if you come check out my page. Like you can see everything. Like you'll get notified of the free stuff, but like if you just physically go to the page, you'll see all of the things. But I don't know. I just find it like to be kind of a weird system. And again, I say that because like I also follow several different patrons, some for free and some I pay for. So it's like, I don't know, it's just a weird thing I noticed. Which reminds me, I gotta get my Harley Quinn cosplay. Yes, yeah, Tori. I did Harley Quinn a few years ago. I did the Birds of Prey version. So I had the what do you call it? Like it's like the caution tape, like confetti jacket and all of that. I even I had temporary tattoos like on my legs and like and my face and everything. Like it was really funny. That one's another case of like I Tori, I know you weren't here when I was talking about this, but at the beginning of the stream I was talking about how like the sad thing about a lot of those early cosplays that I did in previous Halloweens is like I wasn't thinking with like the social media brain yet. So like there's just like nothing left from when I did that. So it's like I went through all the trouble to do this Birds of Prey cosplay, and it's like there's like a couple photos, there's like maybe one video where it's like not even a full video. Like you can't, I don't even think I was wearing the jacket in the video, and then that's it. So yeah, it's just kind of a bummer. Like I feel like I should maybe like redo that one again, like now that I like do think in terms of like actually making content. Because like Harley Quinn is so fun too. Like think of like all the like stuff you can make as her. Like she's so wacky. Even though I'm a free member, I just want to say I love the cosplays and the content you put out and the positive energy you have. I hope you gain a lot of subscribers this year, next year. Aw, thank you so much, Festive RBLX. Sorry, I'm a little dyslexic. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Like I said, like the free members, like I love y'all. Like and everyone who joins the Patreon, I'm just like, oh, here we go again. I always do the old person version. What's the like young person version? I don't know. I can't really move my hands that well with these on anyway, so I'm like, just let me have this. But yeah, I always try to like just like keep up the positive energy and everything. Like there's, you know, I don't know. There's good days and bad days, and like I just try my best to. I don't know. It would be easy for me to be like a very like down in the dumps kind of person online. I hate to say it. So I try to avoid that because I just feel like that's not fun for anybody, and then it's gonna like make things less fun for me whether I realize it or not. As weird as that sounds, you know, it's like positivity breeds more positivity and all of that. So yeah, I don't know. Like just something about it where I'm just like I always want to be fun because then other people have fun and then everyone's having fun. Main cosplay is probably my favorite out of all the ones you did. Yeah, like I said, I'll be Mangle tomorrow. So yeah, if you want to catch the live stream, it'll be the same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. CST because I'm a Chicago gal, so we're Central Time. But yeah, or sorry, 6 to 7 p.m. CST. I was like looking towards the clock trying to see if it was almost 7. 6 to 7 CST. And then starting at 7, I'll switch to TikTok. I don't know. I've always done it that way. I should probably start streaming on Instagram too. I don't know why I haven't been. I actually was originally thinking like if I showed up to this stream and nobody was here, like maybe I would try out Instagram Live for the first time ever because I've just literally never tried it. And I have like a lot of followers there. I think I have like 20,000. I have 30,000 on TikTok and like 20,000 on Instagram, and then I have 5,000 here. YouTube is like we're getting there. We just started. But yeah, like but then I showed up here and people were here, and I was like, yes. Like sorry Instagram, like I'm here because there's actually people in the stream, and that's awesome, and I'm very excited because I kind of thought no one was going to show up to this one, which would have been very sad, but like that's why I was like, I'll have a plan B, like make the most of it. Finger guns are so iconic, no shame in that. Oh, that's how you could tell like I got my start doing drag stuff because I also do the tongue pop with everything. Sorry, I'm like so behind on the chat. I'm so sorry. Use 2 fingers to point for some reason. A fun fact: so I used to live in Japan for many years, and over there, they point with their middle finger, which is very funny. Took some getting used to. To this day, I still sometimes will like tap things with my middle finger, but luckily, like I have 2 roommates, and one of them also used to live in Japan, so he's used to it. Like when I do weird things like that, like he's not phased. It definitely took some getting used to of like using the middle finger for things like because here we're like whoa. But yeah, so interesting cultural differences. What got me into cosplaying? So it got started as like a Halloween thing with me, which is why I'm so excited that like it's October, like the best time of year. Because yeah, like it was a yearly tradition where like I've been living with my roommates for a really, really long time. Like I don't even know. At this point, like probably well, one of them I've been living with a lot longer, but I think as far as like living with both of them, like maybe 9 years or something. So they're basically like my family would be like the best way I could put it. And so yeah, we started this like yearly tradition where like each year we would pick like a really intense costume to do, and then we try to like outdo it each year, and then we would do like a professional photo shoot, and that was like our incentive to do a really good job. And so that's actually how Mangle happened. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but Mangle was actually the cosplay that I did specifically for Halloween last year. So that's how I know that October 31st will be Mangle's 1-year anniversary, literally. Very cute. I should like get her a little brain cake or something. I don't know. But yeah, like like it was the same thing where like I started making actual video content because I posted my Silent Hill nurse cosplay on TikTok like a year and a half ago, and that was the one I did the year before Mangle. And it like went viral, and that's when I started to realize like, oh, like people actually like this as like not just like a Halloween thing, but like they just like my cosplaying. So maybe it should just like not only be a Halloween thing. Like it was like the first time it occurred to me of like, I could do this any time of year and make lots of content. Who said it had to just be once a year only? That being said, though, like my roommates and I, like we're definitely stepping it up this year. Like obviously, Spampton Neo, I'm gonna get pretty intense. I'm hoping that this is gonna be like really like. I mean, I'm gonna have the wings and everything. So we'll see. But my roommates also one of them. So one of my roommates is really tall. He's like 6'3", I think. And he is doing a Skeksis, and I'm so excited. Y'all are in for a treat because he is like a master at this stuff. Like puts me to shame. He's already like built the head for the Skeksis, and it's like he like handmade it out of like foam clay and stuff, and he's built this whole contraption already to give himself like this big hump over his head, and then like he's gonna puppet the like Skeksis head. It's gonna be wild. So like if y'all are hyped for my Halloween cosplay, like I'm just saying, like my roommates also though go like crazy with this. My other roommate is doing his own take on a Hellraiser Cenobite, so that's gonna be pretty fun. He's like making these like mohawk like flesh things. It's gonna be so cool. So definitely look forward to that. You make cardboard ass of your OC sunset pause. Sorry, my reading is so terrible. That sounds awesome. I was rereading Amalgamate on chapter 7 when I got the live notification. That's the best time ever to get a notification. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, I'm still like I ran into some issues with chapter 21. It was like I won't get into it here because probably most people here don't know Amalgamate, but it was a situation of like the order of everything felt wrong, and I've just been like jigsaw puzzling it. And you know, with me, like a chapter can be like 100 Word document pages, so like me rearranging everything is a nightmare. But hopefully soon we will have the next chapter. You would love to see Roxanne Wolfhorn or Glamrock Freddy. So okay, I've been hesitant to like mention which FNAF animatronics I've been thinking about doing because it's because it takes me so long to make cosplays. It's like if I mention a few and then somebody's like really looking forward to one and that's not the one I do next, it could be so many months until I do get to that one. So I'm like, yeah, like I don't want to like get anyone's hopes up about anything specific until I've made decisions. But that being said, I've been thinking a lot about doing a Roxanne Wolf cosplay. I don't know. I don't know yet if she's the next one, but I've definitely been thinking about it. There's a few things that have been holding me back on her. I don't know how to like put this well, but like I don't entirely trust the internet with that one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I think it would be okay. Awkward. But yeah, that being said, like I have been thinking about some cool stuff I could do with her. Like I've never done anything with UV makeup before. So I thought like maybe Roxanne Wolf, like Roxanne would be an interesting opportunity to like learn that kind of stuff. Where it's like the makeup looks one way and then when the black light comes on, it like looks like ruined and stuff. Like I don't know. We'll see. She's one where like I've been taking notes. I've been thinking about it, but it's not just her. Like there's a whole bunch of them on the roster that I've been thinking about. Love Halloween so much. I made a mango cosplay last year. Sadly, it doesn't fit me anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had some issues with that in the past too, where it's like I went through all the trouble to make a cosplay, and then like realized later I'm like, well, this ain't fitting right. Love Halloween sunset pods. Yes. Happy birthday, Mangle. Yeah, this is actually the first time it's like occurred to me that I should do something with that. That seems silly that like somehow this didn't pop into my head sooner, but yeah, I feel like maybe I should do like a happy birthday thing for Mangle. It's her 1-year anniversary. I don't know. I guess like I've never done a cosplay for Halloween before where like I don't know, like I thought of them the way that I do with Mangle. I don't know how to describe it. She's like my baby, you know, like. So yeah, I should like I don't know, get her a cupcake or something. I don't know. Just let her get her fake teeth all up in there. Halloween's the best because the only time I have to cosplay are Ren fairs and I can't go to cons, none are near me. Yeah, there's actually like I got my start with a lot of the stuff actually in like the drag scene, which I feel like anytime I say that, people are like, oh, everything makes sense now. So yes, like for anyone who's been wondering, like, why does like your style and stuff and your mannerisms seem familiar? It's like it's drag. And that's actually like one of the running jokes amongst drag queens and drag kings and all of that is like Halloween is like the birth of all the new up and coming queens and kings of the next year and everything in between. It's like a baby day for all of them because like so many people who like feel like they can't do that kind of stuff. Halloween is like the day that they have that opportunity finally. Just like with like Ren fairs and things like that, where you're like, now's my chance. And then some of them, like me, get kind of addicted to it, and then here we are. But but yeah, it's like Halloween is like it's kind of great because it also just like it like so many people get to come out of their shell finally and just like do things that they like have been wanting to do. So oh, hi Caitlin. Hi, sorry, I fell behind on the chat. Hi Tallulah Dragons. You love my cosplay? Oh, thank you so much. You've read all the books? I have not, and I feel so bad about it. I really need to. Like, I know stuff about them, you know, like through like cultural osmosis. Like, I know plenty of like what they're about and the things that happen in them, but I haven't like actually like sat down and read them, which is embarrassing because I used to work in a bookstore, so I really have like no excuse. But I want to read them. I want to get to them. It's just because of the kind of stuff I do, like art and cosplay, like a lot of times like things that require full attention are like a little tricky for me. It's one of the reasons like I watch a lot of Let's Plays because a lot of times I just don't have time to play a game myself or like my hands and stuff are taken up. So yeah, it's like the same thing with like reading like the FNAF books. It's like I need to like dedicate time very specifically for that. Should play Terraria if you don't already. Pretty fun. It seems like something you'd like. I've heard of Terraria. I don't know too much about it. You think any cosplay duels are not great? Oh, thank you. You have a lot of FNAF merch, Springani. I have my little mangle over here. I don't have a ton of like FNAF merch, but this is like one of my precious little babies. Sorry, this squeaky floor is just like driving me nuts. Oh my gosh, I just noticed Spampton over here like lurking. That like jump scared me. I like did not realize he was over there. Oh jeez. That was like a horror movie moment. Mangle needs a birthday hat. Aw, that'd be so cute. Like just like parked like between the ears. Just like a little like party hat. On December 7th, I kind of want to go to, but I don't know who I should be. Like what you should dress up as. Costume con. Yeah, are you thinking of doing like FNAF or just like any other fandoms? Hi again, Wowie Zowie. I'm a cosplayer, I just don't have the stuff, and also it's me, Moonjump. Oh, hi! Hi there. Thanks for joining. I'll do it with my YouTube's Chico right now. Am I making new cosplays? Yeah, I mean, I've got my like Halloween special in the works right now. So like the Spampton cosplay that I debuted, I guess like a few days ago is like I consider that like phase 1 because then like the cosplay that I'm doing for Halloween is going to be Spampton Neo. So it's sort of like this like regular Spampton is like a practice run, test run, something like that. It's giving me a good chance to like learn the mannerisms, you know, because like Spampton is like it's different from Mangle and Circus Baby. It's like it's a lot of yeah. I don't know. Once I get to Spampton Neo though, I'm gonna have to like really learn the marionette arms. That's gonna be my next challenge. But yeah, that's the like one that I'm currently working on. Like yeah, I have like a bunch of stuff like just it's like actually like a huge mess around here right now because there's like parts everywhere. Like I've been making the like skirt part, so there's just like cut up pieces of materials just all over the floor. So it's a big disaster. Like just a second ago, like part of the Spammed Neo cosplay, the Velcro, was like catching on my dress, and I was like, get out of here. You have your Foxy plushie. Aww. I was to buy you. I know, I genuinely did not know he was over there. Like I moved a bunch of stuff around and just I didn't even know he was in view, and I was like, oh, jeez. Birthday hat mango. Oh yeah, fan art actually. That would be like not a bad way to treat it too. Like mango happy birthday fan art. I still have to finish my Ballora illustration. I have a really stupid reason for why I haven't finished it yet. So like, you know, I always make art videos, but because of the work I've been doing on Spammed Neo, it's been a lot of safety pinning and like X-Acto knives and stuff, and so my nails are like destroyed. Like I just like hastily put on some red today for Circus Baby, but they're like a disaster, and like I just I didn't want to like make the art video for the Ballora illustration and have people see like the state my nails are in, but it's like not worth it to like make them look nice right now because like I'm just gonna ruin them again with Spammed Neo. So I don't know. I'm gonna finish the illustration in the next probably like in the next few days actually. But yeah, that's like what held me up was just like my hands just looked terrible, and I just like didn't want them to look bad on film. I know it's like really stupid. Thinking between Dandy's World or FNAF. Yeah, I think either of those would be fun. Heading out, Spring Bonnie? Bye. Yeah, I'll be heading out soon too. Well, I mean, by heading out, I just mean like I'll be switching over to the TikTok stream. It's like I'll still be streaming. I'm just gonna be shifting over in a few minutes. I really hope that one works out. Like for the first time ever, I tried to do so like obviously like on YouTube when you have like a stream coming up, you know, you can make like the video ahead of time, I guess, so that you know people can be notified and all of that. But like, over on TikTok, they have like the event thing. I'd never tried it before, and I'm still like kind of worried that maybe like I didn't do the time zones and stuff right. So I'm hoping I don't like open up TikTok in a few minutes to find that I like missed my cue or something stupid, but we'll find out. But yeah, so I just I'm saying like you're not gonna be missing much because I'll be heading over soon too. I'll head over to TikTok. Did you ever cosplay as any of the other Aftons? So that's the other thing is like when I'm like thinking about what to do next, like yes, I've definitely been thinking about Roxy. Like another one I've been thinking about is my most requested one is Ballora. I get asked to do a Ballora cosplay a lot, so she is another one I've been taking notes on as a possibility. I do have some interesting ideas for her. They might be too ambitious, but I do have thoughts. And the other thing is, I would love to do Springtrap sometime. Cause I can't help it. Like I'm a spooky gal. I love horror. Like as far as like the drag scene goes, like Dragula is where I would end up. Like I love that stuff. So it's like really tempting to do Springtrap sometime because I could get like real nasty with it. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, of course, like with everything else, like it would be like a reimagining of some sort. But yeah. So that being said, like yes, I'm definitely thinking about tackling some more Aftons soon. Oh, I'm your favorite YouTuber. Thank you. Aw, makes me so happy. Just Scraps cosplay would be epic for me too. That would be so cool. Do the tail, yeah. Planning on doing a scarecrow for Halloween. Ooh. Is it the like just a scarecrow, or is it like Batman scarecrow? Like because like I will say that's actually a cosplay I've been wanting to do is the Arkham Asylum scarecrow with the syringe fingers. I actually, when I was at MomoCon in May, as Mangle, in my Mangle cosplay, I carpooled in an Uber with an Arkham Asylum Scarecrow cosplayer. So we made quite the odd pair back there of like Mangle and then syringe fingers. That poor Uber driver was probably like, what the hell is going on. But the thing that's kind of cool is that cosplayer actually found me just a few weeks ago, like months later. They found me on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, it's the Scarecrow guy again. What's up? So that was kind of cool. Hi, USR01. I know you're like the two truths to I'm so bad at memorizing like names and stuff. I should make it spooky. Yes. This is the voice line. Oh, how unfortunate, I'm gonna do a sneaky thing. Put a new contender in the ring. I'm not sure actually. Like that sounds really familiar, but I'm not sure like where that voice line came from. Scarecrow. Maybe mix of Batman Scarecrow and regular Scarecrow. That'd be really fun. I like the Scarecrow too from like Howl's Moving Castle. You know, the one that's like on the like pogo stick. There's a lot of cool Scarecrows out there. Oh, hi, Cat Queen. Hi, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, I'm so glad to see so many people here. Like, I mean, I feel bad. Like, I'll be heading out in a few minutes. But yeah, like the last few times I streamed on YouTube, like there was just like a couple people, which is fine. Like anyone who shows up, it makes me happy. But frankly, like it's been so long since I streamed, I was like, I don't know if anyone's like at all, period, gonna show up. And still, like, there's actually been a lot of people here, and I've seen a lot of new faces, and it's just like, yay. Oh wow. First I was doing finger guns, now I'm doing a double thumbs up. So very cool. I wasn't doing a thumbs up with these. It's kind of hard though. I ran into a situation at Dragon Con where I was in my Circus Baby cosplay, and then I sat on the floor for a while to take a break. And people kept coming over asking me for photos, which is fine. I always encourage people to do that. But every time someone did that, I had to get up again off the floor. And I'll tell you, getting up with these on was like really something. It was not fun. But I did it every single time. Like someone asked for a photo, I was like, well, like, I got you, fam. I got you. My mind felt very demure. Yeah. Sorry. I feel so bad. I keep like adjusting this like mask, but the problem is like I kind of like I built a lot of this stuff like in order to do photos and videos. Because like I didn't start live streaming anywhere, like TikTok, YouTube, nowhere until only like I think like a few months ago. So like a mask like this, like I kind of like it has like padding and stuff on the inside, and I kind of like designed it like not with like talking in mind, if that makes any sense. Like I know I lip sync in videos, but yeah, it was designed to be like more static. So a lot of times when I like do a lot of talking, it like shifts around a lot, and it just like drives me nuts. But okay, actually, it's a couple minutes until the TikTok stream, so I should probably shift over there now. So yeah, if anyone here is on TikTok and wants to follow me over there, I am heading over to stream over there for a while. And if not, don't worry about it, because I always download and then upload those streams over to YouTube. There might be a bit of a delay. I'm like out of phone storage, so I have to fix a bunch of stuff with that before I can download the next stream today. But hopefully I'll have it up soon. So even if you're not on TikTok, you can still see the action afterwards. So yeah, I will be heading over there now. But yeah, if you can follow me, I hope you will. And thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. That was really, really fun. I'll try to stream again soon. Like I said, I will be streaming as Mangle tomorrow, same time, same place. But then after that, like I'm going to try to not let, like 6 weeks lapse again between streams. So anyway, I got to head over to TikTok now. But thank you so much, everyone. Bye.